Hey guys, it is now Friday, October 30th, and we're talking about informational conclusions today. So, what to do when we're writing our conclusion, just so you know, the conclusion, guys, is what concludes the essay. So, that's the ending of it. How do we wrap up our essay? The first thing you want to do is use a transition word. So, you're going to be choosing a word from this list, whether it's clearly, in conclusion, or finally. And then after you said that word, you're going to restate your controlling idea or your thesis again. So clearly, it is important to learn how to try new things or whatever your prompt was and your how you restated your thesis. You're going to restate it again, and then you're going to tie it back to your lead. So let's take a look at this conclusion. It says, clearly, you can accomplish wonderful things if you don't give up. You can push through tough situations to reach your goals. Never giving up can help and improve your life. Just put your mind to it and it's yours. So, on the right side, the first box says, is this the transition word or the conclusion? You're going to type your answer there. And then the second box says, is this the transition word or the conclusion? So you're going to look at where the pink little lines are pointing to, and you're going to type either transition word or conclusion based on what you think. And that's all you're going to be doing in your writer's notebook today. And here's our stop sign. So stop here, and we will talk about the rest tomorrow. Hello, guys. It is now Monday, November 2nd. And today we are going to be looking at our expository prompt. This is exactly the way it's going to look on Star. Usually it's on one page though, but we had 2 pages, so I stretched it out just a little bit. But let's look at it. It says, read the following quotation, and this is what it's going to look like on Writing Star. You guys are taking Writing Star this year, and this is how they present it. And it says, if you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. Michael Jordan. Think carefully about the following statement. No one can achieve success without overcoming obstacles. Write an essay explaining the importance of working to overcome challenges. Be sure to clearly state your controlling idea, organize and develop your explanation effectively, choose your words carefully, and use correct spelling, capitalization, punctuation, grammar, and sentences. So, we've been having you guys practice, and every time you practice this prompt, write an essay about the importance of working to overcome challenges. That's what you use as your examples. So, everything you've done before, you're going to use now to write your essay. So let's look at what you need to do next. Today, we're only going to be doing the planning portion of our essay. So you're going to write in the prompt again is write an essay explaining the importance of working to overcome challenges. I don't know why it says challenge. Let me add an S. So today you're going to make a list of 3 reasons it is important to overcome challenges. So you're going to type your first reason here, your second reason here, and your third reason here. 3 reasons why you think it's important to overcome challenges. Then, after you type those 3 reasons over here, you're going to type your best reason. So, out of these 3, which one do you think is the best one that you really want to write about in your paper? And you'll type it here. And that is all you're doing because here's our stop sign. So, do not move ahead. Just work on that planning page today. And we will see you tomorrow. Actually, no, we won't. We will see you on Wednesday because you guys are off tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your day off. Today is Wednesday, November 4th. And today you guys are going to be working on your lead and your restating of the prompt. So you guys planned on Monday, and today you guys are going to be writing a lead and restating the prompt. So if you don't remember what a lead is, you can always scroll back up to the beginning of the slides, starting on slide 7. For the 2 types of leads that we talked about, which were question and I can't think of the other one, definition. Those were the 2 we talked about. So you're going to choose one of those and you're going to type your lead over here. And I'm going to do an example so you guys can see what I'm expecting you to do. So I'm going to put example. And I am going to use, I will use I'll use definition. I'm going to say to overcome, can't spell, overcome something, you must have incredible strength. But if you don't, in the end, you will gain some. So that's my definition of overcome. I actually should say to overcome means that you must have incredible strength. Let's say incredible strength to get through a tough situation. But I'll say, but in the end, you will come out stronger. Come out stronger. So you guys can see how I thought about that. How I wrote something and I was like, nah, let me try something else. That will happen. You can change it as many times as you want. If you don't want to use a definition, you don't have to. You can do a question. What does it feel like to overcome a challenge? What does it feel like to, after you've gone through something hard that you never thought you'd get through? How will it feel when you've gotten through that tough situation that you felt like you were alone in? Something like that. You can do that as well. It is totally up to you. And then we're going to look at restating the prompt. So the prompt, if you don't remember, we can go back to slide 22. Our prompt is write an essay explaining the importance of working to overcome challenges. So restating the prompt, all we have to do is type the importance of overcoming challenges is, and then you're going to tell me what it is. And based on your planning, so whatever your reason is, up here, your best reason, that's what you're going to tell me. So I'll say it's important, the importance of overcoming challenge, or I'm sorry, guys, I'm rephrasing this wrong. It is important to overcome challenges. Excuse the noises, guys. My mom and my sister are FaceTiming me. It is important to overcome challenges because you can learn and grow from them. That's my example. So you have to choose after you've decided which example is the best, which you should have done on Monday. Then you're going to use that as your reason. So that's what it should look like. And that's all you guys have to do today. So remember, for your lead, it can be a question or it can be a definition, which is the one I used. Or you could just restate and then you're going to restate the prompt. So it is important to overcome challenges because, and give me the reason that you chose, your best reason from here. And here's our stop sign. So I will see you guys tomorrow on Thursday. Hey guys, it is now Thursday. And let me make sure. I think it is Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday, November 5th. So today we're going to be working on our body paragraph for our essay. So like I told you guys before, you guys are only going to be writing an introduction. You're going to write one body paragraph and then a conclusion. So you don't need the two. It's only going to be one. So, excuse me. I don't know if you guys remember, but earlier we talked about restating and answering in one. So we're going to go through our prompt. And I'm going to do my example. So you guys are more than welcome to look at mine for reference, but you cannot use mine. And so you guys can figure out how we're going to do this process. So to start our body paragraph off, we're going to restate an answer. So it is important to overcome challenges because, so I'll type mine down here so you can see it. It is important to overcome challenges because you can, ooh, that's not how you spell you. You can learn and grow from them. There we go. So that is my first sentence. So now that I've done that first sentence, over here on this side, it says, give an example that supports your reason for overcoming challenges. And so what that means is you're telling me your reason. So my reason is you can learn and grow from it. So now I have to prove or give an example from my life or something I've seen where it's important that we can learn you can learn and grow from them. So I'm going to use, do I want to use my life or a movie? Okay, so I'll use my best friend. I'll use my life. So an example that supports my reason. Put it in bold. About 3 years ago, my best friend passed away. It was really difficult to get through the day without having an anxiety attack. I learned to use coping skills to get better at managing my anxiety. And because of this, I have learned to appreciate life more. Oops, I spelled anxiety wrong here. There we go. So I restated an answer and then I gave an example. And I kind of explained my example. So I went a little more in depth. You guys don't have to go as in depth. You're just giving me an example. So if I were to be typing my paragraph, it would say, it is important to overcome challenges because you can learn and grow from them. About 3 years ago, my best friend passed away. It was really difficult to get through the day without having an anxiety attack. I learned to use coping skills to get better at managing my anxiety. And because of this, I have learned to appreciate life more. Boom. So that's all you have to do today. You have your own examples, so use your examples. So you'll tell me what your reason is for overcoming challenges and then give an example here. And that's all you do today. And we will move on tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Friday. So today we are going to be writing our conclusion. So our conclusion what? Our conclusion consists of us restating our thesis statement again. So I'm going to do mine. And remember, we need to choose one of the transition words. So I'm going to say, in conclusion. Overcoming challenges is important because you can learn and grow from them. And that's it. That's all you have to do for your conclusion. and we're done with today. You're just gonna give me your transition word, and then you're gonna restate your thesis, and that's all. And then we will see you on Monday. Happy Monday! It is November 10th, and today you guys are going to be typing your rough draft. The good part about this, guys, is that we've already done the 3 parts. So all you have to do is go back to your slides and put them here. So you're going to need your introduction, which is your leading your thesis. You're going to need your body paragraph, which is your reason and your evidence. And then your conclusion, which is your transition and your restate thesis. So, Miss Garcia, what? I don't remember doing this. All you got to do is scroll back up. The introduction starts on slide 24. So here we go. I'm going to use my lead. My lead says, to overcome means that you must have incredible strength to get through a tough situation. But in the end, you will come out stronger. So I'm going to copy this because that's my introduction. And then I'm going to go down to my rough draft and I'm going to type it here. Remember that you need to indent. So you're going to hit the tab button so it goes over. You're going to type. Oops, that didn't work out so well with this. There we go. Tab button. That came out a little funky. It's not going to play well with me. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this really quick. And then we should be good to go. Okay, there we go. So when you press tab, it should look like this. So there's my lead. And now I'm going to go back up because I need my thesis statement now, which is restating my prompt, basically. So I'm going to copy this one. And I'm going to go back down. And I'm going to paste it in my... There we go. So this is my first paragraph. That's all I got to do. And then I'm going to hit enter. And my MacBook automatically does the tab for me. Your computer may not. So you may have to hit tab again. Now we're on to our body paragraph. So our body paragraph we did actually on Thursday of last week. So we're going to go to slide 26. And here's my body paragraph, or actually my restate. Put that here. And then back up there. And then I'm going to get my evidence. Copy that. Go back down. I'm going to make these all the same font a little bit, guys. I know it probably drives you crazy because it's driving me crazy. I'm going to paste this here. And there's my body paragraph. I'm going to change this. Bear with me, guys, because it's going to bug me. Lifesaver. Where are you? Here we go. Lifesavers. There we go. And this is size 19. I'll make this size 19 also. Okay. My anxiety is gone from that. Okay. And then the last part down here says your conclusion. And we did that on Friday. So I'm going to my conclusion, which includes my restate and my transition word. I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to click enter again. It's going to give me the tab. And of course, this one didn't do it because of the setting on there. So we'll align it this way. And then I'm going to hit my tab so you guys can see it again. And then because of my stress, I'm going to change the font to like the other ones. And I'm going to put Lifesaver because that's what it is. And there we go. I have typed my rough draft. Make sure you delete where it says begin typing your rough draft here. It's just a reminder. But this is what it'll look like. So you have your introduction, which is my lead and my thesis, which we wrote. Then we have our body paragraph, which is the restate and the answer, plus the example. And then you have your conclusion, which is your transition and your restate thesis. And that's your rough draft. That's all you have to do today. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, guys, welcome back. So yesterday we wrote our rough draft. It is now Wednesday. And so what we're going to do today, which is why it says go back to slide 30 and continue writing your rough draft. You're going to go back, you're going to look at your rough draft. So we'll go back to slide 30, look at your rough draft, read it to yourself, have someone else read it and figure out what you want to correct, if you want to add anything to it. But that's all you're going to do today. Simple day, I know. See you guys tomorrow. All right, it is Thursday, so we wrote our rough draft already. Yesterday we finished writing it, so today we're going to be revising and editing it. It is very important that you take part in this. A lot of times you guys are like, oh, I think it's fine, and then we read it and there are several errors. So what you're going to do is you're going to move the check marks into the boxes as you finish each task. Actually do what it says. So I'm going to read through the list. The first one says capitalized first word of sentences. So you're going to go back to slide 30 and you're going to look and you're going to highlight the changes that you made. So you're going to capitalize the first word of sentences if you did not do so. So I'm going to show you. If I say I didn't capitalize the to and I just made it capitalized, I'm going to click here and I'm going to highlight to show that that's where I made a change. So that's the first thing you're going to do. After you've capitalized the first word of sentences, drag the check mark in the box. The next thing you're going to do is check to see if you capitalized names and places. So if you have names or the name of places, you need to capitalize them. So capitalize them and then highlight them to show that you did so. The next one says make sure they're all complete sentences. So if you don't have complete sentences, highlight them and fix them, then drag the check mark. The next one, check for spelling. If it has a squiggly red line, it is spelled incorrectly. Highlight it and change it. Next one is homophones. Make sure you're typing the right one. So if you're saying me too, it's not TWO, it's TOO. If you're saying where are you, it's WHERE, not WERE. So make sure those are correct. If you have any mistakes with those, highlight them and put the check mark. Make sure you have your lead. Check that off. Your thesis, check that off. Your body paragraph, check that off. And your conclusion. And once you've done that and completed the checklist and you're highlighting, then you are done for today. So you can stop here. But make sure you go to slide 30 and you highlight the changes you made while revising and editing your paper. So we know that you actually went in and did it. Okay, so today is the big day. You guys are going to be writing your final draft today. So you revised and edited it yesterday, so you should have fixed all the corrections that you needed to. If you have more, go ahead and go through it again. But you're going to be writing your final now, so now you have all the mistakes corrected, and you're going to type it here. If it's easier for you, you can always go to slide 30 where your rough draft is and drag it down to be right in front of slide 37. That way you don't have to go back and forth, whatever works for you. But you're typing your final draft today. This is what you will submit. Once you are done typing your final draft, you're going to click submit to make sure it gets turned in. This is a major grade. So make sure that you click submit and turn it in and make sure that you complete it. If you have any questions, I need you to reach out to us. I really, really, really need you to. But make sure that if you reach out to us, you have already watched the video for instructions first and you don't understand what's happening through the video. If you don't watch the video, don't ask us yet. Watch the video because it has more examples. See if the examples help. And if they don't, then you come to us and ask us how you can complete the assignment.